you started out right away when I said why. The first thing you mentioned was citizens treated, or how the city treats the public.
Right.
So that, and I've heard you say that before, it seems like, if not the number one of the very top reasons. Can you explain more about
How citizens are being left out?
yeah, what have you heard about the city not treating the public? Like, what examples are they not, and what would you do to change that?
Well, I think there's, I suspect there's backroom deals going on at city council, because how many times have you seen 9 people agree unanimously on a vote with no discussion? And that happens at our city council over and over and over. So somehow this is being discussed behind the scenes and not in front of the citizens, which is what the city council is required to do, discuss these in front of the citizens. Also, I've seen projects and policies that the staff and the council work on, but there's no citizens there. So why, that's a 3-legged stool, and our leg is missing. I think there was some backroom dealing on the removal of the US Bank trees several years ago, because nobody on the council would step forward and help us save those trees. I've seen it with Howard Hall, the removal of Howard Hall and the destruction of all the trees around there. It just seems like Public Works sees trees as weeds in their way, and they're just happy to get rid of all of them. And I don't think that's right. And even with the police station, they've been working on this for the last 20 years. So where has been the citizen involvement? Well, with this particular city council, they have about 25 or 30 people who will agree with whatever the city council wants. So those are the 25 or 30 people, that's the pool of people they draw from whenever they put together a task force or a committee that reports back to the city council, so that the city council is sure they get the answer they wanted from that group. That's not citizen involvement. I believe strongly in dialogue and communication and differences. I think differences are healthy. I think anytime you see 9 people agree on something with no discussion, either it didn't mean anything to them or they decided in private. And I'd like to see that stop.